All right, guys, what is up? Welcome on back to Madden, and we're at week 3, and this is the week we do our signings. So we have a lot of cap space. We also have a lot of players to sign. Let's go back. I don't know why this is doing this. This menu's been so slow today. So what I want to focus on, excuse me, is getting at least one of my 3 defensive ends signed. I'm eating cereal. Sorry. He's probably not going to be signed. I'm probably going to sign him. I'd like to sign Fisher, but I don't think I'll be able to. I mean, it's not a terrible contract, but he's going to be a backup, so. Leo Caldwell, we're absolutely signing. Doesn't matter what he costs. Candidate, I'd like to focus on him. What is he going to cost? How old is he? He's 24. Shit. I can overpay him and still be doing fine. I might trade Cantu for some picks. Like a backup end and some picks. I might do that. I just don't like doing that where it's like I'm constantly reloading with draft picks and it just makes it easy. Baskerville we're getting rid of. We're going to let him go start. Actually, I don't think he'll start. He may not start somewhere. That could be the guy I trade, actually. So Matthews, candidate. Wilder we're not keeping. Robinson we'll keep. Mitchell will let go. Tyson will try to keep. Crowder will try to keep. Chambers will try to keep. So here's the problem. I've got to really start prepping for Goldstein. I really do. I've got to start prepping for Goldstein because if I don't, I won't be able to sign him. I will not be able to sign him if I don't prep for him. How many years does he have left? I think he's got 2 years left. Yep. He's got 2 years left, and he's going to be expensive again. Now, I could franchise tag him. I could do a million different things with him to kind of extend having to renegotiate with him. So let's go back to negotiations. We're going to get Murphy for 6 seasons. Oh my fucking God. He's 41 million. Oh my God, man. Never mind. That's not happening. Let's see what he costs. I can overpay him and fucking save 10 million a year. Let's do that. Let's offer him this and see if he takes it, and let's let the other guy go or trade him. See, these guys, they fucking refuse to sign with me for some fucking reason. All right, so can't sign him. Caldwell we're signing. He's 30 years old. I think a 3-year deal with this is fair. Oh, fuck. Okay. God damn it. I wish I could negotiate again in the same week and not have to wait a week. It's good that it does take the money off, so you have an idea. He's 27 years old. Jesus, I didn't realize he was that old. It's not horribly old, but I don't know if I want to commit. I guess 3 years would be fine. I guess you can try that. Oh, see, these guys don't want to sign. The problem, I don't want to give these guys like fucking 20. I can't give everyone $20 million a year. That's the problem. I just can't do it. Matthews, this guy I'm going to keep. Let's just give him this. This is a fucking steal. My God, bro. Like, this is ridiculous. Robinson I wanted to keep because I don't think I'll be able to keep the other guy. There we go. Robinson's going to be my new backup. That's all he's ever going to be anyway. Excuse me, Fisher. I can't sign Fisher. I'm just no reason to sign him. I might have to wait a week. I might have to wait a week just to keep negotiating with some of these players. Let's see if we can get him. I don't know. These guys don't want to stay. It's weird. Let's try this. There we go. Tyson's staying. I like him as a player. I think he's decent in the game, so. And I do want to keep, I want to keep my corners. I want to keep my I don't want to have to sit there and draft corners constantly. These guys are good, and I've been developing them. They've been developing in my system, so. Let's just try that. There we go. Sometimes if you just commit to them, they'll sign. If you commit more years, not necessarily more money. Chambers, I'll keep him. Give him a max deal here. Let's try that. Okay. We'll get him. We'll keep him. Yeah, we gotta do this again next week. Unfortunately. I mean, I think I'm offering people pretty good fucking deals, to be honest. I don't think I'm offering them bad deals at all. And they're not signing. He could be someone that can be traded now. Baskerville. I might trade him someone who needs a quarterback. Just to get him his career going. Let's see if someone needs a QB. I don't think they're going to, but we'll see. This menu's running slow as shit today. I don't know what the hell's going on with the game. The game's running fine, but the menu's slow as fuck. I'll trade him for a fucking veteran backup or something. I don't give a shit. I just want him to fucking get started. I just want him to play. Hold on, let's see who needs a quarterback. I guarantee you no one's gonna have a quarterback. Oh shit. They need a quarterback. Gilmore. This guy was hard to go against, actually. Let's try it. There we go. There we go. Baskerville now is a starting quarterback. That's good. That's good for him. I got this guy for 3 more years as a backup. I'm okay with that. Good thing I kept my offensive line stable, man. Because this shit's crazy. Yeah, so we kept Tyson, Crowther. I want to keep this. I want to keep this. These corners together as best I can. Caldwell, I don't think he signed, did he? He didn't even fucking sign. That's insane. It's like I didn't offer him a good deal. I offered him a fucking great deal. Oh, he wanted more years. That's what it was. Caldwell wanted more years. But anyway, let's just play the next game, guys. Okay, so here's one more trade I'm thinking about making here. If I can get this, I'll take it. Even if I get a second round pick, I'll take it. This guy here is just he's a 21-year-old, kind of like a faster, kind of elusive back with a hidden depth traits. Fine, he'll probably never play much for me, but Fisher can go here and kind of be the starter. If you look at their back, so he can go to Kansas City and be their starter. It's gonna be tough to play against them, but yeah, he'll absolutely be their starter. So. And they can hopefully they can sign him. I love Fisher, and I kind of want to, if they don't take this, I don't know. If they're kind of breaking my balls, I won't do much with it, but I've committed to Robinson. Fisher needs to, like, he's Baskerville. He needs to go off, be a starter somewhere. It's not like a situation with my ends where they're already starting for me. The ends I'm not going to trade. I'm just going to get too much back for them. I hate to say it like that. I'm going to get too much back for them. I'm just going to extend the number 91. Probably just lose the other 2 guys. I might try to extend Cantu, but I got to keep money for Goldstein. But there's a ton of ends in the draft. There's a ton of edge players in the draft. I can if I can get another pick here. I don't even need to trade the other 2 guys. I can keep them for the season and then just let them go. And have the cap space for Goldstein, but I'd like to keep at least one of those 3 guys. If I can keep one of them, I'm fine, and then I can maybe draft 2 edges to come in, and one as leave one later on as a backup, or just sign one or go off of free agency or something. But let's see if they take this. This would be great if they do. It'd be great for everybody because Fisher can go off and start, and I'll get some good compensation. Yeah, so they got it. Okay, cool. I had a feeling they'd take it. All right. So Greenwood has a good future. He can be a good future back. He's just not going to start or anything like that. So I like his size. He's got a hidden depth trait. I think he's going to be great. So let's go to the Chiefs and kind of. He's going to be number 20. Yeah, he'll be starting. He'll be starting there. And I got a first round pick. So, I mean, you can't beat it. So right now I've got 2 first round picks, 3 second round picks, which is like unheard of, which is excellent. Yeah, I'm set. I'm set. I'm happy. I'm set. As long as I can get these guys signed. As long as I can get these signed. At least one of those ends signed, number 91, I think I'm gonna get signed. Cantu wasn't too bad. I just don't want to. I just prefer to not commit right now while I'm waiting to sign Goldstein to another player to a big contract like that. I'd rather just. Because I think 91 can get a lot of sacks. He's very, very productive what he's in. He's very good. He's only 24. So I think we'll be fine there. Anyway, now let's play the next game.
A great 1-2 to start the year. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Some big games to get to. We'll start in the Steel City. The Steelers at home to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. And here is the running back. He'll take it all the way, 26 yards, it's a touchdown. The Steelers are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's the Seahawks quarterback. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Seahawks get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. He only had 3 catches in the game, but he did make an impact on this play here. The Dolphins get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. On that Pittsburgh sideline, a look there at the Steelers head coach. His guys looking good early off to the 2-0 start. On the other side, it is the head coach of the Browns. His guys on the other end of the spectrum. They're 0-2 to begin this year. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from a rainy Cleveland. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, Mike, just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders. And frankly, in the entire locker room, they need to get their first win. When you study NFL history, starting a season 0-3, not many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era, only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way.
After a gain of 5 on first down, it is 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And his defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have a Browns first down. Won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3. But that mark shows. First down. They'll stay on the ground. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9. Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with.
A carry now for Gibson. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw. Taken in. And he'll be very... Comes to a first down, won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Browns offense ready now for their second drive. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10.
No! Let's go!
They'll begin here on the ground. Loose football. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do. They'll run here with Gibson. And the Steelers are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
Gibson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Now the try for an extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Browns offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Their 2 drives so far not good. Punt, lost fumble. Trying to make amends here on drive number 3. Drive will start on the ground. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
The 40-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10.
And
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
3rd and 2.
On the ground, Gibson. And he will have the Steelers first down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of the football.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Here's a check down. Gibson out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Pick up the 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Browns' 24-yard line.
Here's Gibson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now Gibson. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
It's 4th down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive
1st
alive.
and 10 at the 16-yard line.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you, the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a 1st.
And the Steelers are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they come up now 2nd and goal. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The extra point, up and good. And the Steelers move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returnable for Steer. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Browns offense back onto the field for their next possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball inside.
Oh, the ball's out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out.
The ball comes out. The Browns have it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
He'll start the drive with Miller. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a give on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, has been the this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On 3rd down, Rodgers going up top. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully. The Steelers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter. We're going to run away with this one before halftime. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
19.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it out to 38, move those chains. 1st down.
1st down, Steelers.
Right back to him on 1st down. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Gain of 4.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. He'll throw it back and has his running back, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Coca 19. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up second and 1 at the 18-yard line.
72.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2.
At the 2-yard line.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Second and goal.
Back to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Steelers. His first touchdown of the new campaign. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
This will be returnable for Steele. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Browns offense ready to get back at it. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 4.
Let's go. Bring it. Go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Can he get away? No. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third down, they need 5. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Coca 19.
Rodgers gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
38-yard line.
Rodgers to throw. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
On third and 1, here's Rodgers. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with first and 10. Now, faking the give. Left side, it's caught. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Oh, the short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. They'll look to throw yet again. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. Was brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's up the middle. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Now 3rd and goal.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick 6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
The PAT up and good. And the Steelers move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returnable for Steer. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25. Yard line. The Browns offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll send a man in motion left. on 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
37-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Now a run on 1st down. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 48-yard line, here is 2nd and 9. Rodgers now. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The idea behind man coverage is you want to get up and challenge the receivers, throw off the timing of the route and the quarterback's progression. And it's a lot easier to play man coverage when you've got guys up front that can rush the passer, and you can see why.
Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds.
26-yard line.
The Steelers offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Here's 1st and 10.
Go. Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Once to his right. He's got one at a time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
3rd and 11.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw, and that is incomplete. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he'll get forward. Few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Rodgers in trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Let's go.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Steelers offense, and their running back set to go once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
A gain of 14. And the Steelers first down.
18 Cardinal, 18.
A carry now for Gibson. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 yards.
Here we go, Saints. Hawk 7, check out.
They'll run here with Gibson. And he will have a Steelers first down. Won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3. But that mark shows first down.
16-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It is 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's 3rd down and 6.
On the ground, Gibson. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Browns offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the play off on 3rd and short. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. The tight end Moore in motion. On 3rd down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
I think this drive, and particularly that last third down incompletion, Mike, has really summed up the story of this game offensively. No matter how many times they try to generate some plays through the air, there's just nowhere to go with the ball. In this case, the coverage is tight. They go 3 and out again. You've got to have earlier success and not just wait for third down to bail themselves out.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to the left. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers will extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down. Past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
He's taken down at the 33.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Rodgers. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. Rodgers, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
70 Lions.
To throw is Rodgers. This one just too far for the receiver in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The Browns getting their punting team out there as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Steelers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And they are really playing well here to start September, aren't they? On their way to 3-0 as they look to finish this one off. Drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
They'll stay on the ground, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
On play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
78 yards to go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Caught. Left side. It's complete. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. From the 35, it's first and 10.
First down, Steelers.
Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Here we go.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
Go.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. This about as short as you can get. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.